Hi, this is Denise of PaperKraftD, and today I'm showing you how I attach a curved spine to the front and back covers of a journal. We're not making the actual curved spine in today's video, but if you'd like to see that, it is part 3 of the Mother Mary Journal series, and I'll link it in the description box below. Today we'll simply be attaching the spine to the covers. So let's get started. Okay, so now to hold this all together, I am going to use some fabric, and I experimented printing the same digital on several different types of fabric. I'm just going to put this out of the way for a moment. This is some silk, and boy, it was really beautiful. And then they the instructions said to rinse it out, and it was much brighter and darker before I rinsed it, but it's still really beautiful because it has this just gorgeous sheen that silk does. But look at that, isn't that absolutely beautiful? So that's one option. Those I think I got a long time ago on sale at Joann's. I think they were at clearance. Now you can't find them for less than an arm and a leg. So I'll put a link for what I used, but I really, can't highly recommend using this just because it's so expensive now to print, to buy those. This is something that I got at Michael's, and you can see it's a little lighter than this one, this is adhesive back. This is not adhesive back. And I'll put the link for this one because I have a link for this on Amazon. This is actually Claudine Helmuth. It's really old, and it's sticky back canvas printable. And this is probably my favorite, and I don't know what they do. Maybe they treat this, like put some kind of sizing or something on the fabric so that you get such vibrant colors. So it's more like a, I don't know, like finished so that it has some kind of coating so that the ink absorbs better. Kind of like, maybe if you like put gesso on it first before you put it through the printer. I don't know if that would actually help, get more vibrant colors for something like this, because you can see the difference. I mean, they both look really beautiful, and this is gorgeous, but I just love how vibrant these colors are particularly. Let's see, I was thinking I'd use like this part of it, then use this on the exterior. So now I'm just trimming that piece so that it will fit the spine. I want it to be a height of 6.5, which is the same as the book height and the spine height. Okay. I'm just going to peel this off. And this should adhere to this just like that. Ugh. Let's see, I'm gonna do it on here so it doesn't stick to anything else. This is the non-stick surface thing of it. Awesome. Okay, that's good. All right, can trim this. Okay, and then I'm just going to
All right, and then I'm going to use these skewers. These are like 5 millimeters. I'm just going to use that as a spacer between the spine and the book cover. All right, I think I like this side a little bit better. So I'm just going to, let's see, let's get this even right there. There we go.
So I'm using the grid on my cutting mat, which is my work surface, to line up the tops of the book covers, both the front and back cover of the journal and the spine. And that just makes sure everything is aligned evenly, and the book will be square.
Okay. Perfect. That's looking pretty good, just like that. Okay. Just burnish that down. And then I want to take and put this like right there. So let's see, I really only need it to be like 3 3/4, like between 3.5 and 3 3/4. Let's see, I want this at not quite 3 3/4. Between, let's see, there's 3, there's 3.5, there's 3 3/4. Is that right? Right there. Yeah, it's just about exactly right. Right there. All right, let's just commit to that. Okay, and then that just, I just want this to go over just like that. Might have to lift it up a tiny bit so that we have more of an overlap right there. I want it essentially right in line with this line right here. I'm going to fray it a tiny bit because I think it looks a little bit better like that.
So I started off separating those threads by hand, and I pretty quickly realized that wasn't going to get the job done, so I pulled out my needle nose pliers, and that seemed to work a lot better. I had a lot more torque and leverage, and even that, though, I was realizing I needed something to help me separate them at the edge, so I pulled out a pin that helped me kind of get those individual threads out, and then I was able to, you know, once they were loosened, pull that with the needle nose pliers, and that went a lot faster.
Okay, so let's see. Yeah, I've got to make it like up to like right there. All right. Okay, good. That gives me at least an inch. inch over the edge. That's good. An inch on either side. That's what I want. Okay. All right, that's looking pretty good. Like that, and then like that. And then gotta fold this over. Okay, that's looking good.
And then I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. And then I'm just going to burnish those creases, make sure they're very well defined, and they're the two pieces of canvas on either side of the spine are adhered together.
Isn't that cute? Okay, yep, I definitely like that so far.
Okay, so that's how I attach a curved spine to the cover of a journal. The sticky back canvas certainly makes it easy and quick, but if you don't have sticky back canvas, you can always use like a spray adhesive. There's several brands of that. You could use a double-sided tape adhesive that comes in sheets. And there are several different brands of that as well. And you can also use like something like Fabri-Tac or something to adhere it to your covers. I wouldn't use Fabri-Tac if you have a very thin fabric, because sometimes that has a tendency to seep through. But for something like this, like a canvas, that should be just fine. It would work fine. You just have to allow for drying time. Okay, so the next step in this process is to go ahead and insert the signatures because we're going to be doing a hidden spine. So in other words, you won't see the stitching for the signatures on the outside of the book. They'll be hidden between the spine and the interior of the book. So in the next video of this series, that would be part 5 of 6 of the Mother Mary journal, I'm going to show you how I create the hidden spine. So I hope you join me for that. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. If you enjoy this type of content, I would appreciate a thumbs up and a comment. It really does help my channel. And if you want to see more content like this in the future, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Again, this is Denise with PaperKraftD, and craft on.